in the Blue Book on page 235, Mrs. Eddy writes, supply is continuous, ever-present and available. Prove it. I could no more stop my income than a straw could stop Niagara. Now, the opposite is what I was doing years ago. Watching my bank account how many times a week with anxiety to see if I had enough to meet my bills. And sure enough, often it seemed like I didn't, and then the panic set in. One time when this situation appeared dire, I frantically sent many applications, in the thinking that, well, I'll get a job and then I will get this amount of income and then that will pay this and that will pay that. Well, all of that was wrong. First of all, some of the applications were not answered and some were responded to. It seemed as if I was getting the job and then it fell through. So it became a very frightening time until I understood through Christian Science, thank God, that that's not where I should look for my supply. I had to relearn where my real supply comes from, which is looking to God alone, knowing that He loves me, having faith in His unfailing source of supply. And when I learned this, I learned two other things that has helped me greatly over the years. The first one was to take one day at a time, stop the I want this, I want that, and ask for God's will to be done in my life. I learned to be grateful every day and saw that every day, indeed, everything I needed was supplied. The other thing was I learned to stop worrying about tomorrow or the next day, which was the habit I had and gave me nothing but fear. When I did that and started to trust God with my future, the worrying stopped, this constant state of anxiety all stopped, and through prayer that I could have more faith in God because He has proven Himself too many times. I found that I could rely only on Him for my wisdom, inspiration, right decisions, my strength. And more through this church, it's unfailing that God alone is who we look to. And I am so grateful that I learned this lesson or these lessons because they surely have changed my life. I'm so grateful for all the other testimonies, and I'm happy to be here.